5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You rocking with the Homeboy Etiquette podcast. It's your main man over here at the 5280Q. Q stands for Kang, as a Kang the Conqueror. Passed off to my partner in crime, the motherfucking Arc Reactor.
Yo, this is Kevin the Raw representing Homeboy Etiquette here on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Also representing KMT Games and KMT Productions here on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Sorry about this. I'm just going to give a quick disclaimer. I'm hungover as shit. I did not had a lot of alcohol and didn't eat yesterday, so like I'm kind of moving in slow motion a little bit. So if it seems like I'm stumbling over my words, it's because my brain is operating at 40%. But yeah, other than that, we are back. We had 1 week off. And it was once again, it was my birthday weekend. You know what I mean? And also once again, copious amounts of alcohol and smashing some random white
got
bitches.
Some drinks going, back to back.
It's like back to back. Like I did I had to drive pretty far to get down there. So like I wound up not being able to get back in time to be able to do a podcast that night. But we're back. I'll pass it back over to Kang the Conqueror so he can go over the topic for today.
Topic of the day: Are you winning to lose, or are you losing to win? Bum 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 bum. Like,
I'm gonna have to get some I can do this.
I forgot this is supposed to be the topic like a few weeks back, and then we had other stuff, and then just came in. I forgot like the main reason of it. Maybe I think it was because like, all right, fine, we'll go fucking relationships. I've been trying. It's like, say you won the girl. You won the girl, right? You got her, the girl of your dreams. This is that coming of age movie. The Great White Buffalo, the one that got away, and then you're finally proven later in life as Manny, and you meet her again, and you win. You get the girl. You get the ring. You get the girl. You got the ring on it and shit like that. And it's like, yeah, I won. And then years later, divorce, bitch. Or it's like, I won the job of my dreams. I want to be here. And then you're like, I fucking hate this place.
Oh my God. Yeah. Like I've definitely experienced that too. Like I remember when I was graduating high school, which was like barely, by the way. I was graduating high school, and then I'm talking to my parents, and they're like, "Well, you got to go to college or whatever. Like, we don't care what you pick, but you got to go." And then like the
underwater basket weaving, Dad. That's what my bachelor's in.
Well, see, it might as well have been because I was like, I'm going to be an art major. You know what I mean? And so I actually did the first semester as an art major, but then I wound up finding out that even with a college degree, there was only 13% of people in the art field even get hired. You know what I mean? So I was just like, that's crazy. So I wanted to switch my major to computer science. But I remember when I was 18, 19, thinking that the concept of making $50,000 a year was so much money. I'm like, dude, if I can make $50K a year, I'll be set for life. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'll be able to do anything that I fucking want to with $50,000 a year. And here I am, almost double that. And I'm just like, bro, I'm literally checking my bank account every day because if I eat too much Grubhub, then it's a fucking problem, and I may not be able to pay everything I need to pay because Grubhub is ridiculously expensive. But I also don't like cooking. You know what I'm saying? So. No, it's not as so basically it's just like what you were saying, where it's you work really hard, and then the image in your mind is just this is gonna be some great wonderful thing, and then not only is it not what you expected, but you can't even enjoy it. You know what I mean? There's some douchebag that works there. Your boss probably sucks. You know what I mean? There's always gonna be something, right? That meltdown that Christian Bale had, right?
He had a meltdown.
Yeah, remember, he wind up. He beat his mom with a bat, and then
the fuck did this happen?
And years ago, 13 years ago.
Oh,
yeah, but he was already Batman. You know what I mean? And that's they're like, oh, it's a dark night for Christian Bale. They were saying shit like that. You know what I mean? Because they were talking about his assault charges and all that. But do you think that a guy making that amount of money, and being able to be an actor for his career, like it would be like all glamorous, but it's like nah, like he's like screaming and cussing out people on the set. It's like bloody incompetent, you fucking idiot! You got your coffee cup in the shop, and like you know what I'm saying, like all type of shit. Like so, like no matter what you do, it always boils down to just regular bullshit that you don't want to fucking do. You don't want to deal with people. You want to deal with the job. You don't want to do it. Even your dream job will suck at some point. Like you know what I mean? You won't even like it. That's why that was another big reason why I got out of the art program too, is because I had to draw like multiple still lives a week, right? Like so when it became a job where it's just like I'm doing nothing but drawing, I got sick of drawing. You know that I haven't drawn anything really in years off of that.
You know what I would have did if if I can like actually took the time, went through all that work to become an art major and draw stuff. I'd have been finding hey, you kind of pretty right there. I just want to draw you. Do you mind being my model? Yeah, it's cool. Just here on a sunny day.
Well,
like,
yeah,
sunny
I did use that.
Day. Hey, girl. Yep.
I did use that. I have done that. Like, but yeah, back when see, when you're broke, you got to be creative. To get women, you know what I mean? And like, so I would do shit like that. Yeah. Just like, just stay there. I want to draw you. You're so beautiful.
I ain't gonna say it like that. No, I'm like, yo, can I draw you?
Bro, I used to play dirty, bro. Like I 1000%. Like I was the guy who would tell them anything that they wanted to fucking hear because I wanted some pussy, bro. But like now I'm so fucking jaded that it's just nigga, no.
You got what you wanted, and then
bro, no. So I thought I got what I wanted. Meanwhile, like I didn't understand the politics of relationships in this country. I didn't understand what it was going to do to me mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. Like I have scars on my mind, heart, and spirit. You know what I mean? Like so, it's like, and some I might. Well, no, like she didn't get the chance to cut me, but you know, fucking my ex, she came at me double fisting knives, bro, double fisting.
I'd have threw like a Monopoly board at her
bro,
head.
I dead ass was gonna throw a table at her, like because we were playing Ring Around the Rosie on the couch, around the couch in there, and like it got to a point where it's just like because like okay, if I go in to try to disable her, I'm gonna get stabbed at least once. So I was just like, okay, that means third-party object.
Hey, you know
so
what you
do? I
do?
get over to the table, and I literally lifted up like this, and then that's when she snapped out of it because I was going to throw a whole fucking table at her face. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'd like, hey. She got a little closer. Spartan kick, bitch. Pa!
No, but
to the titty.
Nah, bro.
Now you got breast cancer.
No, she's a fucking psycho. Anyway, that's off subject. But winning to lose to win. So it's like you work super hard. And then you get what you think you want, and all of a sudden you realize that, like, wow, this was a fucking waste. You know what I mean? So it's like that can happen, or you know, like there's the concept of the master has failed more times than the student has ever even attempted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so sometimes you need a tremendous amount of L's to be successful.
To get those W's.
Yeah. How many times were you getting folded into knots before you start folding other people into knots?
Oh, a lot. A lot. It's uncountable. It's just us. I still get folded. I don't mind because I'm still learning. I'm always learning, especially in jiu-jitsu. You always fucking learning. And then now I get to go apply what I learned. And I'm like, they could choke me out because my teammates were practicing and everything, getting each other better. You motherfuckers, on the other hand, hell no. You bitches dying today, tomorrow. See you in the afterlife.
Right. Yeah. And like, so another thing that I thought about when you brought up this topic was it was like, okay, I don't know why this movie's on my mind, but Rocky 3, right? Mm-hmm. With Clubber Lang. And basically like his coach came to him and basically said the worst thing has happened to you. You've become civilized, right? Because he worked so hard and became the champion after beating Apollo Creed, he got soft. You know what I mean? And then he honestly thought that he could get in the ring with that animal, Clubber Lang, and got the shit beat out of him. Like, bro, like this nigga dead ass said in front of a whole crowd of people, tell your wife to fuck with me if she wants a real man. I'll show her what a real man is like. And then you get mad at him, go into the ring with him, and get your ass beat.
Oh,
in a title match. Like you, like this nigga said, I'll fuck your wife. You're like, what?
And then you got your ass beat.
See, if this were real life, he wouldn't win. He would have went and fucked his wife, but it was a movie. Like, you know what I mean? Like that would have resulted in Mr. T being balls deep in fucking in Sylvester Stallone's one. Like,
you know what? Save that as a bit for your open mic. That has to be a bit because I like that fucking impression. Please do that shit as a bit.
Bro,
I swear to God, if you don't do that as a bit,
bro, I have a million of those, bro. Like but go.
So to the audience, like, finally we're starting to do stand up. It's like next week go to open mic, some drag. Like he was like, no, I'm not ready. He's like, the fuck that? You gonna take this step, goddamn? I don't give a damn about being ready. It's like you just go in and you do it, and then you just keep doing it, and we keep doing it. We get better, and we start off in stand up because, like, fuck it, I like telling jokes.
Yeah,
talking shit.
It's I think it would be a good experience because I'm already doing skits, like comedy skits and things like that, like on my YouTube, IG, and TikTok. But you know, the live performing aspect is definitely another thing. But yeah, like so not to digress too much, but yeah, like so he becomes the champion. And then he gets his ass beat because once he won, he thought that it was over. Like he didn't have the same hunger and ferocity to keep training the way that he needed to be able to take on Mr. T, who then proceeded to. Okay, this is how bad Mr. T beat him. He straight up said, "I'm scared," and that he also had to learn how to move differently from black people because apparently that Mr. T was. His African agility, on top of the fact that he was built like a tank, was that's why he couldn't beat him. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like you have to go and learn from niggas how to fight a nigga, bro. Bro, no.
It's kind of like that saying is like says, man, ain't no fucking European motherfucker caught to catch a slave. You got to use an African to catch no fucking African. Like, hell no, you'll get smoked. You seen these motherfuckers in the Olympics today. Right. He says you had to use an African to catch an African.
Yeah, that's what they did in slavery, bro. Like it wasn't like Roots. They didn't like show up with a bunch of butterfly nets and go into the jungles of Africa to like snatch some people who know the terrain. Like, nah, they were prisoners of war, and like niggas sold niggas to white people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Roots was Cap. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was a bunch of black people, bro, and you should understand that. Because those niggas are still chopping each other into pieces over some Civil War shit to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, anyway, I keep digressing, bro, but it's probably because I'm hungover. Like, I can't keep a straight thought.
That hangover sucks.
Yeah. Like, at least I'm not in pain, but, like, I definitely have brain fog. But, yeah. Okay, so do you have any additional
you feel like bumper cars in your head? It's like, boom, boom, boom.
It's more like I'm hot boxing right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what it kind of feels like. Like even my vision is like cloudy. You know what I mean? Like my thoughts are all cloudy. Ugh.
Damn.
But you know, drinking is bad, kids.
If you do it like irresponsibly too much, or you drink water, drinking without eating, and just drink. Just eat first and drink responsibly, and just don't go overboard. Don't go ham. Just sit back, sip. Be sippy, Mississippi, Miss Yee, like sippy, like Mississippi.
Well, so I think that
Mississippi and her margarita cup over there.
Wait, what?
I don't know. This is all about that. It's like I had to use Mississippi, just make that reference there, like Mississippi in her sippy cup over there.
Mississippi in her sippy cup. Okay, I see. Okay, random as shit. But yeah, like. There's a few people, real life examples of this. You know, like it mostly happens like in contact sports. You know, like boxers that wind up staying in the game too long. You know what I mean? And then wind up, you know, getting brain damage and shit.
Like you gotta find a way, like get in, you won, murdered 5 motherfuckers, and get out. Don't even tell nobody you leaving after 5 defenses. Like, it's like I'm out. I'm good.
Yeah, but real shit. And like the person who did it most intelligently so far that I can think of is Floyd Mayweather. Because like he had the 50 wins, no losses.
No. Joe Rogan calls it 49 and Conor McGregor.
I guess, yeah, because that's more accurate because that's not a boxer. But yeah, like and then he also fought. Didn't he also get a chance to fight what was it, Jake Paul or something like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exhibition match or Logan Paul, Jake Paul, one of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, one of the Pauls.
Logan, I don't know.
Logan Paul. But yeah, like he did the smart way where it's like, okay, my professional career is done. Like 50 professional wins or 49 professional wins.
49 and Conor McGregor.
Yeah. So 49 plus one.
No, it's 49 and Conor McGregor. That's his record.
and some dude, you know what I mean? But like no, like but even before Conor, like you had the 49 wins, 0 losses, and then it was basically like a spectacle match. You know what I mean? So it's like even if he lost, it wouldn't count. You know what I mean? Like so. That was a smart move, and then the Jake or Logan Paul fight was a good move because it's another spectacle match. Once again, if he loses, doesn't count. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But he didn't lose, obviously. Like he's got too much experience. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like called him Pretty Boy Floyd for a reason. Like he doesn't get hit in the face like that, like ever.
Not in the face,
Bro. That's how I am, dude. Like I try everything in my power to avoid face hits. Like you know what I mean? fuck that. Like
I'm like, man, I'm cool with that. I'm like, cool, yep. You throw that punch, you leave that gap open, and body. I'm like, fuck the face. I'm gonna leave you pretty, but internally, you're gonna be hurting inside. You're gonna fucking be dying inside.
And with that kidney punch, nigga. Like
true, motherfuckers' intestines gonna be pushed back to your spinal cord, just wrapped up around that shit. You got shit all on your spine.
Yeah, man. Like, it doesn't look like they're in. We might have a couple, our 2 compadres calling in here in a few minutes, but it's not 100%. But yeah, let me think about this really. So
you got something that you wanted, or you lost something, but you got something better. Have you ever lost something and then you got something better?
Yeah. Like, my fucking truck, man. Like, so before I bought this place, I actually had like I think I told you the story. Yeah. Like I had this this nice it was like a Honda pickup truck, and technically I got screwed on it. Like they had overcharged me on the shit and all that. Like the interest rate was ridiculous. I was paying like $900 a month or something like that. All said and done. And like so it was. I only had the truck for 2 months, man. 2.5 months, and then I wind up totaling it, hit a patch of ice on the freeway. Didn't hit any other cars, but wind up hitting the brick median on the freeway because it starts spinning out and shit. And
that happened once, like driving the winter black ice in. It was me, my brother, and our boy David in a car, and all of a sudden we're driving, just jugga, all of a sudden, and we just like fucking flipped around, like did a whole fucking 180 and shit. And luckily, there was no fucking traffic at all. There was no cars coming for a wild way. And we was like, holy shit, just turned around and kept driving. It's like, all right.
Well, like that's the crazy part is like it was rush hour and I somehow didn't hit any other cars.
Like, oh, thank God.
And like, but I, so I totaled that car. I didn't feel as bad as because like, once we had the tow truck come to remove the car from the fucking freeway, literally on the way out of the freeway, there was another accident and then another accident. And then up around the corner past Peoria, there was literally like a 10 car pileup. So I was just like, it wasn't just me. Like, you know what I mean?
I bet you were glad, like, man, I'm glad I had my accident first. I'll be waiting forever for this tow truck.
Yeah, real shit, bro. Like literally when I called the police or whatever, they said that there were so many accidents that day that they didn't know when they'd be able to send someone out.
Like, let me have my accident now.
Yeah. Like that's what they told me. Like it took like a good like 45 minutes for a cop to show up, and he had to like stop traffic because I was on the other side and all that shit. Like, but because of that, I lost that truck. I loved that truck. But because of that, I had full coverage insurance, and so it was completely paid off. Since I didn't hit anybody else, there was no damages that had to be paid.
Oh, man, that's great. I fucking hate that shit.
Yeah,
Sir, let me see your insurance. Fuck you, old man.
Yeah.
Like, let me see your insurance. It's like, what you need my insurance for? Like, motherfucker, because you asked for mine. You hit me. Like,
yeah, you're supposed to exchange this information. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, my bad, dog, this case and shit like that, shit. I didn't mean to hit your damn car, old man. I was backing up. And ever since then, when I had this other job, I never just like drive straight into a fucking parking space. I back up. So that way, when I'm getting out, when I'm pulling out, I'm like, car coming. I can see it. Car coming. I can see it. Well, all right, now I'm clear.
Yeah, like I literally will turn completely 180 in the chair, like in the car seat, to just be like, okay, all right, let me just make sure stuff back up.
Fuck that shit. That's like just too ergonomically just annoying. I'm just going. I need this shit. I'd rather back up into the bitch.
Yeah, I mean, like one of my mirrors are missing. A homeless dude fucking broke it off my car, so like I can't. Been having a hard time back then. Spots. But
you gotta fix it.
I mean, it's still in my back seat, but like the way that he broke it, it's all weird. But yeah, so because of that, on my credit rating, like since it was completely paid off, it shot up my credit score.
Mm-hmm.
And so because of that, I was able to actually like get this place. You know what I mean? Like it put me right to the level I needed to be credit wise to be able to get this place. So yeah, I lost something that I really loved, but I would argue that having this place is better. You know what I mean? Like in terms of equity, it's already like made me money and stuff. So it's like I still think about my truck all the fucking time, but I got a place to live, and like honestly, that was a bad financial move anyway to be paying that much money for a car, especially because like I went to Kelly Blue Book and like they had screwed me out of like $4,000 basically. In terms of the overall price.
I mean, shit, did you get a nice check for it, or were you just like basically just renting the car out and then you didn't get a check for it after you wrecked it?
It was pretty much just like once it was marked as total, you know what I mean? Like they went and picked it up, like the adjuster sent in the pictures and stuff. And then like since I had full coverage insurance, like they're just like, okay, well, it's paid off. Yeah, like it's not like I got any extra money or anything like that. They're like, no, it's totaled. So
it's the bus pass.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I went and I had to get a bus pass. Like,
fuck, now I'm on the bus again.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, but like, like I have like an interlock in my shit, so it's like, like they actually want to screw me on that too. Like I didn't have a car because it was totaled. And then when I finally got another car, they're just like, well, you didn't have an interlock for these months. I'm like, because I don't have a car. I didn't have a car. Like, I almost died. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I remember that when I wrecked my shit.
Yeah, nigga. They're literally just saying, they're like, yo, like, well, you didn't have the interlock, so we counted that as you being delinquent and using the interlock, so we have to extend your time even more. Like, bro, I have to have an interlock until 2026. Yeah.
Well, shit.
And I've had one already for like 4 years, 5 years, if not longer.
Goddamn. Well, shit, man, I didn't have that.
Bro, that's why I was giving you shit when you told me your story. I'm just like, you son of a bitch. And they tripled my BAC. And the cop lied to the judge's face in court.
They do that a lot.
Nigga. Whatever. Yeah, so yeah, like that's my most prevalent example of something that I've lost and then I got something better out of it. What about you?
I guess. I mean, maybe job-wise, lost a lot. Well, I didn't lose a job. I lost one. I'm trying to figure out what I lost something. Okay, I guess. I mean, fuck. Fine. Only thing I can think of right now is getting something better. Is just like I lost a relationship, and I won. Afterwards. I won what?
Freedom.
Like I had freedom there, but it's like now I won like a life. I won a life. Like my life, I had a life, but now I got a life. I mean, I got a life. I mean, but I'm like everything's just been better. Like I've been better. I've been happy and joyful. I was happy and joyful in the relationship too. And it's just the party was just not a happy person. And it was kind of like I can only carry this up this goddamn relationship mountain so far with all this goddamn weight on me, this dead weight, like just being dragged around and shit, just like pouting and stuff, like I'm like trying to climb up this fucking mountain and shit. I'm like, yo.
I would argue that you weren't happy because every week before the podcast would start, you'd be telling me about your trials and tribulations of the previous 6 days.
Oh, hell yeah.
All relationship related.
It's like that shit is true as all hell, man. It was like
succubus, nigga.
Every week it was just like, God damn it.
Bro, I got it figured out, bro. And like if we do this and we do that, then she'll stop being a cunt. And I'm just like, leave this bitch, bro.
I mean, but like you tell that to your friends a lot, like, man, she's being this. I'm like, leave, motherfucker, leave. Like, like a week later, we're still together. Like that, I did that shit too. I can see that shit is hard, man. That is hard.
Like that's why I was fucking. That's why I was fucking like, I call myself starting to relapse or whatever. At least just talking to my fucking ex, and then of course the reasoning for why like I left the bitch in the fucking first place comes to the forefront. It's just a bad person. You know what I mean? Like just straight up, just a bad person.
Yeah, sucks. Mine was she's a good person. It's just that okay, well, she's
well, I mean, her better than me.
The good person. It's just like that. You got to figure out your shit. You got to figure out your shit. Get your shit together. Because I went back and looked at that Know Yourself shit from Jordan Peterson, and it's like volatility. It's like my volatility was like the 7th percentile. I was like only 6 motherfuckers is less volatile than I am. Every 94 motherfuckers is very just. I'm just like, y'all niggas is crazy. And then on her part, it was 93rd percentile
of volatility.
Yeah,
she's just a violent person.
No, it's just like moody, not volatility like violent, but just like mood swings and shit like that, and mental. Just like a lot of down negative emotion days. It's like that was a big ass gap between us. And it was like, fuck. I'm like, damn. I mean, your personality could change. You could take a new personality test, right? Or is that shit gonna be permanent?
Well, let's put it this way. Based off the questions that you answer, it's more trying to get like a gauge of like what is most common. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure that like there are probably some things that. So like, there's one personality test that I took that I identified like a few different types of people and all that. And like when I read the description of it, my brother actually sent it to me. When I read the description of it, we're talking about traits that literally have been there since we were children.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like that's how accurate it was. Like,
damn.
You know what I mean? So it's like there are certain aspects of your personality that just don't go anywhere. You know what I mean? Like you can change your habits, you know what I mean? But you as a person, the way that you process information and shit like that stuff typically doesn't really change that much, right?
That shit's gonna suck for that person, then, because I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Because motherfuckers be like, y'all gonna get back together. And like my uncle was like, once I called him up with everything, and he goes, she'll call. And now when I looked at that shit yesterday, I was like, please don't call. I'm like, please don't call. I mean, like, if you can't change that shit, you can't mitigate against that shit, you can't like take action against that shit. I'm like, hell no, don't call me. Don't call me. I'm happy.
Yeah, bro. Like, and that's my thing too. Is just like it's peace. You know what I mean?
Oh my god!
It's peace. Like
I lost love and I gained peace. What kind of shit is that?
Dude, like, and that's the reason why like I'm so draconian when it comes to even the idea or concept of a relationship now. Mm-hmm. And like because now at this point it's like if you want something serious with me, like straight up, it's like you have to understand that my life works flawlessly without you here. Mm-hmm. If you can't at least maintain the same level I can do by myself, then all you are is a bill with a pussy. Like, you know what I mean? Like
that's going to fuck me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But here's the thing, is like pussy's everywhere. You know what I mean? So it's like if all you're bringing is pussy, then you're not special.
It was like what they did if they were here, be like, well, dick's everywhere.
Yeah, it certainly is. You should know. You're treating your body like a Taco Bell drive-thru. The fuck? Of course you know how much dick is out here. All of you do. You're experts. Jesus fuck. Like, I wish you didn't know as much as you did. Like,
so, it's like man.
They have triple doctorates in dick, nigga. Like, are you miles of it? Like, Jesus fuck.
I'm like, I mean, like these days, I'm like, that's just how things are these days. I accept it how it is. I'm not gonna judge you, ladies, for just going out there. I'm like, do your thing. Can I get a ring? Hell no. Like, we're gonna be friends. We're gonna be lovers.
Yes.
I got one. You know, be sitting there, just like, what are we? I think we should take this to the next level. And you remember all them dicks that just been there, and all them dudes. I'm like, sexually as sexual partners and friends, we can rock through with this Electric Avenue. But as my wife, you know, the representative of me to the world, the mother of my future children, you know.
Eject. Bro, yeah, launch that bitch, bro. Like,
It's,
because,
I mean, it's like no, it's because it's a pride thing. It's like girls be like, oh, I want to lose my freedom. Like you lose your freedom, but you gain a lot what you would think is your freedom, and then what you win in this damn situation of a relationship and a marriage and then a committed relationship like that is what you win is a lot better than what you lost. Depending on what guy you fucking, you go with, a guy you pick, or a guy picks the guy picks you, and that you like, okay, I'll take your offer.
well, yeah, and here's the thing is that unfortunately, women have drank the Kool-Aid for the last 65 years. Like, even the women's liberation movement was literally from the Rockefeller Foundation, basically saying 50% of the people in this country are not paying taxes and they're not working. So,
you motherfuckers!
So they're the ones who pushed that shit to get women into the workforce to work and pay taxes. That was the whole thing behind women's lib.
I know.
It's
son of a bitch.
So they drank the Kool-Aid. So the idea of freedom, is a woman loses her freedom. Okay, first off, the burden of responsibility is far heavier on guys. We lose our freedom. If you sign your name on the dotted line, even if it's common law marriage, like you're on the hook. Child support, alimony, like all that shit, nigga.
Like, why am I up like alimony, man? Alimony shit I pay to my wife, right? Yeah, we're divorced. Yeah, she's not my wife no more, right? Yeah, so I shouldn't have to pay alimony. No, I mean no, as in you should pay. You're paying alimony. I'm like, what the fuck? But that's not what kind of shit is this? This ain't 1864, nigga.
Bro, and on top of that, nigga, imagine this, because this is the story of so many men out here. Like, this is why the laws need to change. Imagine you've been married to this woman for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
You guys get a house together.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have 2 kids.
Mm-hmm. Do we got a white picket fence?
White picket fence. You got the dogs. You got the cat. You even got a bird. Tweet, tweet, tweet. And you're just like,
too many goddamn animals.
Love that bird. It's like, you love that bird, man. You love your wife. You love your kids. And then all of a sudden, you come home early one day, just for no reason. Your wife is getting slammed on your bed, nigga. Slammed. This nigga's fucking her like a professional, nigga. She's saying, she specifically says, your dick is so much better than my husband's as you walk in the door, right? You do the responsible thing and not murder them. And then she goes to the lawyer first. She divorces you. You lose the house. You lose custody of the kids.
Now the kid's about to be all fucked up.
Yeah, automatically. You then lose also half of your assets and other income. You will now be paying this woman in at least 5 years in divorce alimony, post-divorce alimony. You also pay for her lawyers to screw you like this. And then you pay child support on those kids. Oh, guess what? Those kids, they're the guy who you caught her fucking. Like that's his kids. They're not even your kids.
Oh well, that's
still are on the hook for that until they're 18 for child support.
That's not a common thing that happens, but if you are that guy, all that shit exactly in that order, how it happens to you, you are that guy. And you
way more common than you
think. Hey, yo, I'll be like, fuck this shit. I'll take my money. I'll go down to Mexico. I'll just live in Mexico. Like, come get me.
Well, bro, so when they're talking about, oh, I'm gonna lose my freedom, shut the fuck up. No, you're not. You're getting a fucking security, a pension.
Damn it, I just thought of this
shit. A 401 fucking K that has to defend your life. Nigga.
Like God damn it, Rockefeller. Fuck you
it's a combination of the Rockefeller Foundation and then Cosmopolitan magazine jumped on it with the sexual liberation shit.
Yep.
It was all around the same time, you know. Technically women's liberation goes back to what? Late 1800s.
Yeah, even then.
But the Rockefeller Foundation got the ball rolling with that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Rosie the Riveter.
I'm cool with that. Like, yes, liberation, all that stuff like that. But it's just like, yeah, it's like this the idea. I can just sit there and I gotta kind of applaud him. He's just sitting there, just in his office, like, man, half this motherfucking country ain't paying taxes. Fuck that shit. We gotta fix that. He was just sitting there, just looking at his wife, just not doing shit in his house. Goddamn, it's like, man, she should be paying fucking taxes. What the fuck do I got? Greg, your wife pay taxes? Nah, she don't work. Tom, your wife pay taxes? No, she don't work. Your daughter pay taxes? She don't work. No, I'm like, oh, no, hell no. This shit is unfair. We need to even this shit the fuck out.
Yo, because they were profiting from it. You know what I mean? You know, Rockefeller Foundation, like they have vested shares in the banks that own the country. You know what I mean? So it's like, so when you're paying the government, you're still paying the Rockefellers.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So it's like, even in their family, see, like they understand, like any people who actually have the history of having a family understands the dynamic of like at least the 2-parent household, right? Like, it's not that she's not working, it's that like she's better equipped to be dealing with children in their developmental stages,
Or like
at least on an emotional level. Like
then. So yeah, he also got very like career focused woman. I was listening to this interview from the Adam Solskjaer show, some shit like that. It was like just pearly things, and then her one friend Allie, and then it was Coco on there, and then Coco's like, my career is my business is important and stuff like that. And then come to find out, I was like her boyfriend pays the rent, and fucking Burke was like $2,000, $3,000 for rent and everything like that. So he's basically financing her life so she can focus on her career. She doesn't want to have kids. Like, I'll wait later to have kids. Like, you are 35 years old. It's like, all right, cool, do that shit. I mean, that's why I like dating older chicks, because like you think this 44-year-old woman gonna get pregnant? We can get pregnant at that age. I mean, like busting nuts and all types, like 40 plus women. Hell yeah, I have no problem with not pulling out.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you better hope you don't get pregnant. You have a waterhead, nigga. Like,
I'm like, what are you gonna do? I'm like, oh, you really gonna go through with this shit? You gonna deal with that shit? You gonna deal with you want to raise another kid at 44? Your life is good right now.
By the time they graduate high school, the mother will be dead.
No, women
Like,
live to be like 82, pretty much 90 years old. We drop dead at 70.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's starting to get better with technology, but
shit, tell out to Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, shout out to Kevin Samuels, man. I mean, like, he probably popped some Viagra. That's probably what happened.
And shit, RP Bob Saget too. Like, damn, like they're that damn young. That's like, even I'm like, that's older, but it still feels like it's so damn young.
It's young. Like, even in black years, that's young. Like our life expectancy as black men is like 67, 68.
Oh, I'll tell somebody like, I'm 31 years old, but in nigga years, I'm 42.
Shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because the common things in common illnesses that black people have is high blood pressure, hypertension, and then you combine just the regular stresses of walking around with black skin, and then so it's just a terrible. And then we eat poorly, lots of salt. Lots of sugar.
Man, leave my salt alone. I don't do too much sugar.
Salt is what causes high blood pressure.
Leave my salt alone, man. Just
let me. Okay. All right.
I don't do the sugar, man. Come on, just let me have my salt.
All right, Q Samuels, whatever. Yeah. Go ahead. Stop your heart. I don't give a shit.
Yo, I'm pretty sure it's the Red Bulls. It was the Red Bulls that had something to do with it, man.
It's gotta be right. Like a 53-year-old man drinking Red Bulls every day.
That was funny. I was at work, and then I was like throwing away some shit in a hazmat can. I opened up the hazmat can,
and there was a Red Bull.
And there's a Red Bull in the hazmat can. I just go, I think that's where it actually belongs. Shut this shit.
Yeah, it's just nuclear, bro. Like, I remember when I used to drink Red Bull, like for b-boy jams and shit, and like, oh my god, yeah, like you might as well be doing crack. You know what I'm saying? like the way that it makes your heart like it's ridiculous. Like there were kids who literally died because they drank too much Red Bull.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And like energy drinks. Like, fuck that shit. Like I drank the Red Bull yesterday and this morning. Yeah, it was just like those sugar-free ones, those. So I'll just take the sugar-free ones, drink those, and just more of just like for the flavor, just like the way it tastes.
Yeah, I don't mind the flavor of those, man. I mean, I typically stay away from caffeinated stuff just because, like, now it does like the opposite. Like, I'll get extra jittery, but I get no wakefulness, and then 15 minutes later, I have like a massive crash, and I have to go to sleep.
I mean, what you gain from caffeine is like that little perk up of energy shit. You lose something else into it because when you metabolize it and shit, when your body just processes the caffeine and releases a chemical that just makes you feel down, like negative emotions and shit like that. It just comes out like, I'm walking all right. Martha, you just had to fuck Ted in our bed.
It's like
we had 2 kids and a bird and a dog and a cat.
Yeah. No, see, like, and then poor Stan. We'll just call him Stan. Is literally after he's been demolished.
Let's go with a different name. My buddy Stan watches this. Okay, I want to put that on Stan.
Okay, let's go with Ted.
Put some wood at.
Let's go with Steven. Okay, so Steven, after paying all this money,
Steven sound like he would get cheated on, just like a name like. Oh, that's fucked up. I got a cousin named Steven. He don't watch this shit. He's not gonna hear this.
All right, Steven. Shout out to you.
All right, let's go with Ted. I don't know. Okay, I got a cousin named Ted.
All of this is happening. And,
Larry.
And so, like, and she can actually keep dating that guy and marry him, and you still have to pay her fucking alimony. Like, bro, so he's fucking her on your bed, watching your TV that you're still making payments on in your house, and you have to go and live in a fucking closet. And nigga,
nope. There'll be a white van that pull up us out that house. That door's gonna open. I'm grabbing somebody in that motherfucker.
Bro, that's why it's like, you know, to bring it back full circle, you lost a relationship, but you gained peace. Because literally there's nothing that is more dangerous, and it goes vice versa, but there's nothing more dangerous to a man than a woman.
Or like, yeah,
and
but
vice
then
versa,
again,
there's nothing more dangerous to a woman than a man.
Because
you know,
it's like
they can physically do shit, but they can just ruin you mentally and spiritually, financially. Like,
but it's like with Louis C.K. said that joke. He says all the terrible shit in life that happens to women is because of men, and it's like all the terrible shit that happened to men is because of men. It's like men are dangerous, but I'm like, duh, what?
Well, yeah, we have to be.
Like, bitch, bears are dangerous. Yeah, people want to go, I want to pet the bear. Monkeys are dangerous. Yeah, people's like, look at Bobo. We have a pet monkey. Like, fuck you. Everything's dangerous. This is life. Like, life is about survival in this motherfucker. Like, we have gotten life so good right now to where we won the game of survival, but what we lost was our damn minds.
Well, yeah, instinct, balls, backbone, like whatever. To add those to the list.
Teamwork.
Yeah, like, because, dude, like, okay, like, I think that especially in a country like this, right?
Oh, you know what? Can I be the clip?
What?
Can I be the clip?
I mean, I make a few of them, so like, yeah, I can.
Oh, that I like.
Yeah, like, but yeah, I think because that we live in a first world country, and especially this is the case for women, because now we have all the video data to know this. That
and young men too. Young men are just sitting there chilling and jerking off and playing video games.
Well, yeah, young men, simps, and women have the same opinion, like, or this lack of information that you don't seem to understand how fucking savage and like dangerous and bloodthirsty the planet really is. You know what I mean? Like it's literally cutthroat. Everything on this planet is consuming everything else to live.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bro, how many creatures have you devoured today?
Like, mama had a chicken, mama had a cow, and guess what I'm having for breakfast? Milk and eggs.
Bro, like, yeah, like I had 4 breakfast sandwiches this morning. At least 2 pigs have died because of me today. You know what I'm saying? like sausage, and how many bacon sandwiches and eggs. Oh yeah, so chicken.
And how many people did those pigs eat?
I don't know.
Because pigs eat people.
Yeah,
like pig farms.
If you know somebody with a pig farm, bro, like
now you're a cannibal by proxy.
I guess, but aren't we like 97% related to pigs, like already, like on a genetic level?
Probably. I mean, everything's related.
So like humans probably do taste like pork.
Tell that to vegans.
Well, I'd be like, well, okay, it's like, well, yeah, if you really want to save the planet, then you
get rid of vegans.
Would you do vegans instead?
The fuck is vegan chorizo? How dare you insult chorizo? Veganism is so damn good. Why do you name your shit after meat?
Yeah.
Vegan chorizo, vegan chicken, vegan burgers.
But these soy ribs are so good. Shut the fuck up. They're not real. Like, soy ribs? What the fuck?
Go eat a credit card.
Bro.
Who's that?
Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna answer it like we're live.
Shit, man. We almost done with the episode too. Oh, there he is right there. Hey, damn, nigga, you late.
All right.
Bro, what is you on?
Nigga, your ass is late.
Shit. Yeah. I'm the first one at.
We got 7 minutes.
Yeah, nigga, like,
well,
yeah,
nigga,
bro,
I'm
it's
sorry,
7:23.
Nigga. Yeah. I mean, nigga.
Oh, yeah, I gotta go.
Hey, we was at the grocery store. I'm not gonna lie, but I gotta eat too, just like turtles eating pigs.
Well, yeah, you know, like I was supposed to eat last night, but they hold me. Like I told you the story.
Oh yeah, tell the story so the people know that Grubhub, you know, this shit happens.
Yeah, you know, they just randomly canceled my order. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting there drunk as fuck, and then I wind up passing out waiting for the food. And even the next morning, I went out to see if they had left it at my door. But like, I checked my email. They're like, no, your order was canceled. Like, so.
They just took your shit and went home. Yeah, it's like, I'm hungry.
Fuck this nigga. This looks delicious. I'm like, bro.
You said, bro, they hella took.
I got one of those chicken Phillies too, bro.
Look.
Yeah, I did the Papa Nicky's chicken Philly.
Okay.
Know, like I was smash, nigga.
Slaps, man.
Yeah, that shit slaps, nigga. Especially
Yeah, that's just a slapper, man. Like,
But okay, so since we only have 6 minutes left, the topic today is winning to lose or losing to win. We were just talking about the concept of we have lost like our previous relationships, but we have gained peace of mind and happiness. And like, so I just went down a story.
I think that's a damn shame. Like,
Dude, but
That's-
isn't it?
I think that's a damn shame. Like, how like we just miserable in this shit, and then we lose it, and then we're just happy. Like, we're just happy. I was just sitting there thinking, like, if
I'm
it just
way more happy.
I'll tell you one thing: never trust the motherfucker to say he always wins, because that's simply not true.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, like that nigga's a goddamn liar.
Yeah, he's a goddamn liar, nigga. Like, you feel me? Like,
I mean,
bro,
okay, so
hey,
49
losers make the best winners.
hey, 49 and Conor McGregor.
plus Conor McGregor. But before he did those professional fights, I'm sure that like his record before that, he took some L's.
I think he took an L in
Oh,
the
he
Olympics.
absolutely took L's. The fuck?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so like nobody's completely undefeated, you know? Like, yeah,
Like, how much love do you got to have for winning that you never lost? Like, that's got to be like,
Bro, that's unhealthy. Like,
I don't think it's unhealthy,
I
but
don't
it's
know,
like,
nigga. Like that nigga, that nigga can talk. He's got money. He ain't got the shakes. See, like you need to talk to Muhammad Ali about that shit. Like,
he won, nigga. Like, what you
yeah, at what cost?
at what cost? I mean, he lost a lot, you know.
Yeah, nigga. Like Joe Frazier put that man.
Yeah, he lost a lot of memory. He lost a lot of muscle.
He lost a lot of motor skills.
Yeah, you know, he lost his title, my nigga. Like, but
He lost
yeah,
the ability to speak.
but in the end, who is the legend? The niggas talk about Joe Frazier? No.
damn, that is true.
That
Yeah.
nigga, Joe Frazier knocked Muhammad Ali's brainstem loose,
Oh,
and
yeah.
anybody knows about
He
it.
did.
Like,
Absolutely did, nigga.
like great heavyweights. It just goes Ali, Tyson Fury.
Yeah, Joe Frazier was a
Yeah,
fucking
and-
monster, son.
Even
And they just forgot about Frazier. Nowadays, everybody want to rap like they got something to say.
they forgot about praise. Yeah, but
guns like I got none. What you think? I sold them all because I'm stabilized?
yeah,
Like shit.
tell him so much.
You look up Frazier, man, and the TV show pops up.
Right? Yeah, the white dude.
Oh, I love that show. That show is awesome. They need to put that back on Netflix.
Man, they
Oh
took
my
it
God,
off.
tossed salad and eggs. It's really, he says tossed salad and eggs.
What?
But yeah, that's a good point, right? Because like, okay, see, George Foreman would have been the same, but that nigga was smart and like,
Yeah, that nigga was smart, and he's still smart to this day.
You forgot about Foreman as a heavyweight. You just like, oh, the guy that make grills?
yeah, like George Foreman is like
No,
literally like, didn't he
hold
kill
on,
somebody?
no,
no, that was a different.
You know those grills are fire, right? One.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got
Okay, but
I
two,
literally have one like under my cabinet.
I hate cleaning that
Still
motherfucker.
makes sense.
Bro, that's why I don't use it. I have one, but I don't use it.
He can also read the directions to use them.
Oh man, like that price of fucking winning that Ali paid.
Yeah, was it really winning?
Like, Roy looked at that was like, I'm doing absolutely everything not to be that.
Bro, okay. You know what that's the equivalent of? That's like getting
Hey,
your
hold up,
dick
here,
chopped
bro.
off,
Nigga, no.
but now you have all the women you want. That's what it's like.
My niggas
No.
come here looking like Pac and shit.
You did.
No, man, that's not what it reminded me of.
Grocery, nigga.
It reminded me of that dude from The Longest Yard.
Ah, I know. Yeah.
Hell yeah, nigga.
What's up, bro?
But okay, well, we're pretty much out of time. So any initial thoughts? Atlas.
I'm losing, or what was the top? You got to tell them the top.
Yeah, winning to lose or losing to win. So like anything in the realm of like just what we just went over, where it's like the concept of like boxing, right? So Ali, he won that fight against Frazier, but did he really?
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like,
Right, you won that fight, But
yeah, but
you know,
he
you have to-
sacrificed himself at the altar for that,
Right.
right? Yeah.
I-
That
that
shit
shit
comes down
feels
to
like-
if you want to win the fight or the battle, man. Because like obviously he won the fight, but he didn't win.
He
He didn't win the
battle.
battle. You know what I'm saying? He didn't win that, so
Yeah.
you gotta pick your fights wisely, man. Like you gotta pick all your fights wisely to see if you can get to. You know what I mean? So in
Mhm.
some fights, some battles, you know, you might not.
You know what?
come
And
on top,
it's
you
not
know.
wrong to lose. You know, if me losing this one fight is gonna end with me beating the shit out of you, that's
Or
probably
like you lose a round.
yeah.
win the
lose
fight.
a round. Yeah, I'll take a round. Like, knock out these two teeth. You know, I'll be all right. Come back,
I got 3 knocked out yesterday.
kick the shit right in your chest, man.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I mean, because like, well, I was also referring to like we're also talking about like the loss that that you would have like relationship wise. You know what I mean? So it's like so like I'm sure that you guys have like been able to tell like the difference mentally and spiritually after a relationship is over, and then you actually realize in hindsight how that person really actually affected you. You know what I mean? See, like, so for me personally, I'll start with me. Like, for me personally, like, if I just go too long without pussy, then my entire perception gets distorted. You know what I mean? Like I start like looking at fat bitches like they're delicious and all
Oh
types.
yeah, you see
Like,
the
you know what I mean?
oasis, you get thirsty, you get dehydrated. You feel me? You start
Yeah.
drinking seawater, man. Like,
Yeah, bro, I got the water on deck.
yeah, you get a little
You know?
delusional. Yeah.
But yeah, like, but then like in hindsight, it's like if I put myself back into the shoes of the person who was like with my ex, it's just like, holy fuck, was I in hell? I was in hell, but I had pussy. You know what I mean? That's all it was.
Or you
Like-
ready to be in heaven with no pussy?
Don't.
What?
It's heaven. It's gonna have pussy.
Hey,
if it's heaven at all.
there is
Yeah.
okay, and that's your mistake, Marquise. There is no heaven with no pussy. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you don't need a relationship to have sex. So I'm like, I'm cool. I don't know if I can ever do.
Exactly.
Oh,
Well,
like
now
I
I
told
know niggas that will fucking suck.
Wait, did you
Bro,
say
what the fuck? Nah.
Oh,
Like, man,
I mean, like,
Relationship was
toxic
seldom
ass
sex or
relationship.
no sex.
man, I don't know, man. It's gonna be some.
Because you're gonna have to have some sex in there, man. Like, that's a reality type shit. You're gonna have to have like some form of intimacy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just what it is. You know, you have to, bro. Like I don't know how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Like that's.
I mean, like the Avatar blue.
It could be
people,
seldom,
like,
you know, only ever was, but shit, somebody got to be getting fucked around here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, it ain't gonna be me. Like,
Oh, somebody getting fucked and it ain't me.
man, I don't know if I can ever do a relationship again because I figured out something. I was like, yo, I was always on the outside looking in. It's like, how do you start off happy and then just end up, I
miserable.
fucking hate you? Just how? And then, like, I got into one and I was like, oh my God. And I got homegirls, like, you know, I'm like, man, this would be nice to be in a committed relationship. But it's like, I don't want to get to that point ever where we start off happy like we are now. We chilling, having a good time. And then all of a sudden get to the point where you just suddenly hate me. And it's just like, for what? Being
well, that's
amazing.
because they get emotionally
You know what I mean?
attached
Like,
and emotions are into it. You feel me?
I'm like, keep your ass in the friend zone. This is lovers and friends only over here. Ain't no
Love
boyfriend,
Love
ain't
is
no.
a friend. Ooh.
Lil John say, I could be a friend. I want to be the friend that's fucking you in the ass.
Oh.
I know y'all
Oh, that
remember
was Chris Rock.
I know y'all remember that skit, man.
Yeah, that's Chris Rock.
Oh,
Like, man,
yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah, that nigga said, I want to be the friend.
I want to be the friend that's fucking you.
Bro,
Oh,
god damn.
I ain't doing that shit again. Y'all got me fucked up.
And that's the thing too. That's what I learned. Like, not to.
What
not
are we
to go
talking about?
too
Animal?
far, but that's one of the things that I learned is that like there's something about the title, right? Like because I did mad experiments, bro. Like shout out to Atlas. Like I'm a fucking scientist with this shit too, bro. I did mad experiments with this. Like I would literally just track behavior and like watch how long it would take in terms of days, like from the point of giving her a title to the point and then like taking it away, all type of shit. Because it's just like, you know, she would make it like a good 72 hours and then she starts to turn to a cunt. And then like so I'm just like, you need to get the fuck out. And then so it's like you just lost your title. And then like while she's trying to get her title back, she's doing way fucking better. You know what I'm saying? Because she's trying to earn her way back into your life. You know what I mean?
You know what?
If she, as soon as she has like anything that says I'm committed to you, or you know, you're committed to her. You know what I mean? That's when they're immediately like they don't know what to do with that power, so they immediately start to try to abuse you. Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like use you, take you for granted. Like it's just like, well, we just went to the movies and we always go to the movies. Why don't you take me on a boat? And it's just like, how about I'll throw you off a boat, bitch? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
bitch is my boat.
Like you know how much money I make, nigga. Like I'm a chicken nigga, ass nigga. And like stop asking for steak. Like, you know,
you said I'm a chicken ass nigga.
I'm a big chicken ass nigga. Stop asking for steak. Like, it's some real shit. Like, but that's what they do, and like that's the concept, bro. I dead ass like even had a conversation about that shit where I was just like, I'm like, this like what you're talking like is the same chick who will have a whole husband at home busting ass, doing overtime to bring money back to you and the kids to keep y'all alive, and you'll fuck another nigga who's broke because you said that he was more available for you. You piece of shit. In people like that, you know.
And that's what I'm saying. Do you realize the irony in that? The reason why he is available for you is because he's out taking care of you, bitch.
Yes, and that's the fucking paradox, right?
Yeah,
it's like that's why women love
not even
like,
a paradox. That's
ass niggas. You know what I mean? Like just like thug niggas that do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and as far as they're attracted to them, like on like that short term, like how you saying, it's like because in reality, it's like how much can a broke nigga really do for you? Like he can spend all the time with you, but that's because the nigga's broke. He's not out there getting it.
Yeah, he ain't doing nothing, nigga. Of course he can spend all the time.
Exactly.
Nigga that's getting it, you know, he might have some scarce time for you, but that's because he's actually out there building something. You know, when he comes back to you, it'll be a better time though, more quality time. You know what I mean?
And you know what's quality time? Oh, sorry. You know what's fucked up about that scenario too is that also the broke nigga has more energy to fuck too, because
I've been out working all day, nigga. I'm half a lot.
All he gotta focus on is fucking your wife. That's all he gotta do. You know what I'm saying? 100% of his
this life ain't shit.
This life ain't shit, nigga.
Fuck that shit. I can't do this.
Happy wife, happy life.
Go fuck the
Fuck that.
No,
happy me.
I got a leg out here carrying fucking Moses' ark on my back or whatever the fuck. Hey, you know,
right.
And come home, and then I found out you cheating on this nigga who's eating peanut butter and jelly.
This nigga. You know this nigga.
Bro, he ain't even got the jelly. He only got peanut butter.
Yeah, this nigga the jelly was clearly
peanut butter and jelly came in the same jar.
Yeah, bro, the jelly was clearly in the cabinet right next to the shit. He didn't even grab it. He just grabbed the peanut butter.
You went inside.
Yeah, like it's happy husband or I'm gonna fuck your cousin. All right.
Like that.
What? Yeah.
Happy husband or I'm gonna fuck your cousin. Like, real shit. Fuck out of here with that.
Yeah,
nigga, like every other fucking country that isn't westernized understands that like it actually takes a happy man to keep a society running, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, that's why we're crumbling right now, like Rome. Because
I don't think we're crumbling. Like,
Rome, you're crumbling, my nigga.
Like,
all of us some religions not.
Well, yeah, right now.
Yeah, right now, my nigga.
I'd be like, what?
Niggas be walking around like guppies and shit, nigga.
All right, man, come over here. Think I'm a guppy. I'm a piranha. Get your ass ate up.
Nigga, we're not talking about you. We're talking about the general population.
Yeah, like the average dude is like, we're literally so close to the Great Depression that people are just going to start.
I'll say that, bro. And I've never been a nigga that walked around and said, I don't get pussy and shit, nigga, but I don't even get pussy how I used to. Not even close. Not even close.
Oh my God. Yeah. Like, you know, now bitches who should have zero self-respect have all type of self-respect. And like
exactly, like, they don't even deserve something.
You know,
treat their ass like shit.
Like,
treat their ass like shit.
No.
Make them earn that shit.
You gotta earn that, nigga, and
man.
you ain't earn shit. Look, man, if you can't take care of yourself, how you gonna take care of me?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
why do I need to take care of you?
What you mean? That's your whole purpose. That's your point. Yeah. That's the point of me being with you. Why else would I be with you?
I can take care of myself, bitch. But
I can take care of myself, bitch.
Yeah, you have one job. You have one job. take care of me. You got one job.
Yeah, make my life a little bit easier. That's literally the only reason why you're here.
Exactly.
That
You're a buffer. You are a buffer, so I make it to the next life.
Well, like, I'm a man, so naturally we take care of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I only get you to take care. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah.
You know, I made it this far. I must be doing something right. So
she goes, I can take care of myself.
Bro, I knew you were gonna go there. The very next sentence in my mind. and we'll be trading women like currency. It's just like, let me get that fat bitch and I'll give you a couple chickens and you know, 4 oranges for the wee one.
Bro, it will be to the point we trading them like fucking commissary, nigga. I'll give you this one bitch for these 3 ramen noodle soups, a pair of dice, and some playing cards.
You tried to bitch for some play cards and some ramen noodle. Goddamn.
Oh yeah, I was telling my homegirl this. I was like, look, we're in a relationship, what I really need you for, like what I need you for is to save me time. Like, how do you save me time? Like shit, if I don't gotta worry about cooking, it's like I don't gotta worry about cooking. Cooking takes like fucking 40 minutes to a fucking hour of my time. Doing like folding laundry takes another 40 minutes to a fucking hour. When I'm not, but I'm not sober doing laundry. I'm like, fuck this. I gotta do laundry. I'm drinking a beer.
These are the things that women are used to.
I was like, I need you to just be
okay, but I'm saying, look, I gotta get up and fucking move rocks, move tons, do whatever the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah,
do all these back-breaking labor. You can fold the laundry and cook the turkey and do all that. I know you can, because I bought the turkey, nigga. I know you can cook. I killed the turkey, stripped it, threw it in the least you could do is put out this.
I think I figured it out. I think I figured out what happened. So Rockefeller's sitting there, and his wife's like, working isn't all that hard. He's like,
it's like, oh, excuse me, bitch.
What?
Because hold on, explain that to them real quick, because I got to piss.
Okay. But yeah, while he's going to the bathroom out. Yeah, like apparently the women's liberation movement that happened like at the late 1800s, like 1890 type shit. The first thing that got the ball rolling on all of this women empowerment bullshit was by the Rockefeller Foundation, because apparently they were just like, you know what? We've just now realized that 50% of the people who live in this country aren't paying taxes and they're not working. So they started pumping a bunch of propaganda to all of these fucking white women and black women at the time, but you know, we were still kind of dealing with all type of fucked up shit. But but like they started telling white women, hey, aren't you oh wait, what the fuck? Oh, okay.
All right, continue explaining. So the Rockefellers,
the Rockefeller Foundation, they were just like, hey, women aren't paying taxes and they're not working. So they started pumping propaganda into the news and like on TV, movie, all that type of stuff, saying, hey, white woman, aren't you tired of being under the authority of white man? And she's like, you know what? Yeah. Or don't you think that you can do anything that he can do? You know what? Yeah. Don't you want to have sex with anybody you want to have sex with, not just your one white guy? What have you ever heard of nigger dick? Have you ever heard of it? Don't you want to try it? And she's like, yeah. And like so all these dumb bitches literally get into the workforce because they were told that they would live a better life. Like, but nigga.
Oh shit! And now look at it today.
And now
a third
women are having full breakdown because they can't work
relationship.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Look.
This third of them, if not damn near half of them on fucking medical pills and shit.
I think
this nigga Noah just made an excellent point.
On some type of psych medication, but then that's not counting self-medication. So
alcohol,
like weed, drug, pills, coke, whatever. Yeah. So like it's probably like over 50%. You know what I mean?
Like nigga, this nigga Novi, he's had to step out the door for a second, but he made an excellent point. These bitches is dumb as hell. Like they would rather fucking go out and be like, yeah, I'm gonna work hard, than sit back, just take care of shit and get taken care of.
Here it is right here.
So retarded, bro.
Wait, here it is right here. It's like it'd be like, I don't want to submit to no man. but you submit to your boss at work. Gene
Exactly,
bring your ass at 4 in the
Dead
morning.
ass.
Okay.
But
Bro,
you say
Gene, don't
yes
get my
sir
phone.
to him. I need you to say yes sir to me.
Go ahead.
No, like you say yes sir to your boss. I need you to say yes sir to me too.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I told my fucking ex, bro. I'm just like, I'm more important than any fucking job you'll ever have because that nigga ain't responsible for your well-being. You know what I mean? Like, and here's the thing: you can work for me and make money from me,
And
so,
you get taken care of, and you don't gotta do shit. All you gotta do is the laundry.
That's some of the most genius shit I heard. Like as far as, because I don't hear guys put it to the girls like that. Guys put it to girls like that.
But to be fair, nigga, like, bro, I was a fucking sexual animal to her too, nigga. Like, I ate that bitch's ass, nigga. Like, just, nigga. Yeah, like, wait,
yeah, I was like, wait, whoa, what'd you say, nigga? Hold up.
No, like,
yeah, you gotta get that button on your shit, bro.
Wait, you know what we need?
Yo, hold up.
We need that soundbite from "Don't Be a Menace." Take me to jail.
Oh,
Lock
shit.
me.
Yeah.
Where the key? I ain't afraid fucking nigga in his ass.
Whoa.
No.
No, bro, it's real shit, bro. Like, you know, like if and I actually had the conversation. Like, I'm just like, don't you think it's a much easier existence just to be able to handle the home and your man than opposed to trying to
Juggle all this shit.
Yeah, break yourself in half trying to be a fucking business owner and then call yourself someone because you sell some lashes and nails. You know what I'm saying? Like it's an easier existence. But you know what she told me? She was like, it's two things. One is fear, because that's one thing that they pump into females is that like, well, you never want to depend on a man because if he leaves you, then you're going to be left high and dry. But statistics show that women leave over 80% of the time.
I'm like, you
know what
with
I'm
me
saying?
and you good to me? Shit, I ain't going nowhere.
Guys don't leave.
They will.
No. Hold on a minute.
Proof. He suffered.
No. You talking about real niggas. What? Well, hold on. Guys don't leave? No.
Guys don't leave.
Oh, I left.
Leave or leave.
Leave or leave?
No, leave. Like, leave the relationship.
I left.
They don't. Shit.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were saying they don't lead. I was all like, well, these bitch niggas don't.
I guess, yeah. Generally, if the relationship's going to end, it's going to come from the woman's side more than likely.
Yeah. I mean, so that's number one is fear that she would be left high and dry. And two is the social pressure that she's somehow a bum because she's not out here as a business owner, as like an entrepreneur or some shit like that. They get pressure from other women because of these two things. Like you know what I mean? For those two things. And so because of that, it plays into their psychology where it's just like she has to be, you have to find a goddamn rebel just to find a regular woman. She has to be rebellious against society just to be a regular woman. You know what I mean?
To a killer.
Because
and you know how ridiculous that is because they have groupthink. They follow each other.
Well, yeah, even their patterns be syncing up, man. Like it's not like naturally they do. Like they naturally get like minded.
That should be annoying as fuck too.
oh, look, I'll put this into a bit. All this because Mrs. Rockefeller just said, all you do is just go to work and just write numbers down. This looks easy. I can do it.
And this nigga said, oh, really, bitch?
Yeah, don't say.
Yeah, like, I bet that shit went through within 24 hours. He's like, here's the commercial, here's what we're gonna say, and they're like this, and then here we are 100 years later. Bitch is just fucked, bro. Completely mentally, spiritually fucked.
Like, that motherfucker's rocking.
Literally, spiritually, physically.
Man, it's easy. It looks easy, doesn't it? Uh-huh. That's why you can't do it sober.
Yeah, that's why you can't do it, period.
All you had to do was cook and suck some dick. Now look at you.
Like, bro, no. That was literally their only job. And you failed.
And bitches got it easy, bro. Because you gotta think about it. We even gotta work when it's time to fuck, nigga. Like we even gotta do the work when it's time to fuck. Like you hoes gotta do shit to sit the fuck down and get fucked, nigga. Like what the fuck?
Oh, you can lay there,
You can lay there for like I gotta make sure the blood's pumping right. All this extra shit,
bro.
You know what I mean? Like this is nonsense.
It's nonsense.
And then if you suck at doing your 95%, somehow you're the bum.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Right.
Oh yeah, now the yep.
Right. I want them knees cracking and popping
yeah,
and
you
shit.
hear that shit. I'm tired. Keep it going. I'm just like, let me get a
Hey,
breather.
I'm tired, nigga. What you tired for? Hey, fuck, I'm that nigga running. Like,
Nigga, I just lost 2,000 calories. Look at me sweating. Do you see this?
bro.
Tire man.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, yeah, look
Like,
at my
drenched.
nose. I literally cannot survive. So,
Tries
yeah,
to
I've
wear
endured it. Like,
I'm
that's
just
the thing.
drenched.
You just don't know how to endure. Like, look,
Nah,
man.
And with these floors, bro, like I'm sweating so much that I'm literally like slipping and shit, trying to get bro.
trying to swim your way back to the pussy.
Like, nigga. Bro, like it is no joke. And then like literally, she's like, "Are you okay?" And like after, I'm just like,
Oh, no, nigga. The
oh,
fuck? Did you make a sandwich yet?
I need
Nah.
some water.
Sounds like you could like,
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Turtle.
I did my time and I went out. Like, get off me.
But that's what I'm saying, Turtle. No, I'm not okay because your job is to be making me a sandwich after I did all that work. So
Right.
if you're asking me if I'm okay, that means you're not making a sandwich.
Your motherfucking job, man.
Shit.
Uh,
It's like,
Look, man, and that's not even that difficult, nigga. That is bread, cheese, and meat.
That's all.
And
And don't ever with a fucking smile, for God's sake.
first of all, we got
Like, damn, shit.
it's like, don't
Be
catfish
happy.
for me and air fried. I'm cool.
bro. And like
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I know Turtle could vibe with me on this, but man, I be putting in work when I be fucking, man. Like when I'm done, I damn near need a defibrillator, a ventilator, nigga. Nigga, like, bro, my body is.
Like on Planet Namek on Dragon Ball Z, they got him in.
Yeah, they got this nigga in the
They got him in the tank.
bro.
Yeah, nigga, you gotta put me in a coverage tank after I'm done. So the least you could do is make a sandwich.
Bruh. Yeah, no, like, I can testify, bro. Like I don't even understand how like your body can hold up. Like,
Obviously,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I got fat, so I got some extra like meat to burn and shit. Like, so.
No, that's what I be telling the bitch. I'm like, man, bro,
So, like,
you realize every time I fuck, I'm wasting years off of my life.
Yeah, just shredding him away, bro. Just shaving him.
Yeah,
Well, there goes another 60 days.
this
That'd
one.
be worth it.
Hey, you better be moving around, bitch.
And meanwhile, she's pulling a starfish. I'm like, no, okay, Patrick.
Oh no, I ain't fucking no Patrick Star on this weight. Man.
oh man.
He's just,
No, you can't handle all this pussy.
bitch,
No, I can't handle it, nigga. Go, I'm doing it.
every girl some new shit. Every girl I've ever fucked.
You see, and once again, they want to be guys so bad. Reverse and flip that. How can I not handle something that I'm penetrating? That doesn't fucking make sense.
Exactly.
No, bitch, you can't handle it. Hard, dude. Let's use logic, you stupid bitch. Like, I'm getting tired of this shit. What the fuck are all these motherfuckers? Nigga? I can't handle something. I'm fucking hitting the fuck. That makes no sense. No,
Obviously,
I'm stabbing you.
Can't handle all this. I got that.
obviously, they can. Obviously, I can handle it if I'm inside of you. So,
This shit's so fucked up. It had to be systematic. Literally, it had to be.
Yo,
It had to be. Nigga. This shit's crazy.
Yo.
Man.
Yeah, the Rockefeller Foundation, bro.
Mrs. Rockefeller just fucked up.
Yeah, she
Fucked all of them, bro.
in all the world.
he has
Bro.
to do with all of us. I mean, shit.
All because you're like, all you do is just write down a number.
Oh, really, bitch? Bro, I can see that conversation going down. He's just like, you didn't have dinner already? She's like, oh, well, I was a little busy. He's like, well, I was busy all day at work. All you do is write numbers on a paper. And instead of
a bitch is shaking his gold.
he came up with a plan. Like, this is a thinking man.
This is thinking, man.
Bro, he's just like, okay, all right, I'm about to show you. I'm going to show all of you. Like,
Okay, I will tell you, A1 from experience, the worst kind of bitch is the one who not only doesn't appreciate you, but you get home from backbreaking labor and she attempts, I guess you could call it an attempt at cooking.
Oh man.
And that shit cold as fuck, just hard as hell. It's just it's
Cool, bitch.
it's cold.
Like, what the fuck?
That's a bare minimum, bitch.
Yeah, no,
that's
that's
the
a,
bare
you
minimum
didn't even
almost.
meet the bare minimum. That was the bare minimum.
She thinks just because she cooks something in general, it's okay. Why cook?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
no,
I
it needs
cook,
to be hot.
bitch.
It needs to be, you know what I mean?
That's
Like, come on now.
SpaghettiOs and bread, nigga. Like,
SpaghettiOs and bread.
Bro, like Nick, like, did you guys see this shit? There's a guy who was like online. I think it was on TikTok or some shit like that, and like he's like screaming at his girlfriend, right? Because you know what she did? She dead ass said that she was cooking him dinner all day, but what she did was like took a TV dinners and then put those shits on a plate in the microwave and then hid the boxes, and he found all the boxes. He's like, "What the fuck you been doing all day?" He's like,
You're trifling.
Right. See, it's trifling ass.
That's trifling as fuck, nigga. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
but
That's
in
trifling.
winners and losers, who really lost in that situation?
He did.
He did.
You nigga for
Yeah.
wiping that bitch.
Yeah, I'm like, nigga, you should have known she was dealing with fucking TV edibles. Nigga.
Yeah, I mean,
Yo.
TV dinners, and she was
You a
fucking
fool by that. You a fool.
Nigga,
nigga.
she wasn't cooking all day. She was.
So you
sucking
ain't
all
even
day.
notice from the food. You didn't even need the box. See what the fuck is TV?
Yeah,
food or
like
not,
if
nigga.
you are fooled by this, you are fooled, my nigga.
You gotta leave the film on the potato for 3 minutes,
Yeah,
and then you gotta poke holes in it for 2 minutes. Then you gotta take it off for 1 minute.
Honestly,
I mean,
more power to that bitch because that nigga is.
I'm like, no, get away from me. Get away from me.
Take him out. No, take him out the
You gonna
gene
be
pool. We
the
don't need
like,
that.
get away from me.
We don't need that in the gene pool.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, like it's a goddamn
More
trap.
power to her. Mhm.
So PSA to any women who are listening to this barbaric ass shit. PSA.
We tired of y'all
Be
shit.
be an individual and be smart. It is smarter and better for you to actually work with a guy and fuck all of your women empowerment independent bullshit because it's not going to get you anywhere anyway. Only 1% of businesses even fucking are successful after 2 years. Bro.
And look, if you're watching this right now, ladies, I will tell you 150%, you're not gonna get that 1%, Nick.
You're not it.
I'd rather be alone.
Okay.
No.
Be alone, nigga. You are on the right track.
Right, you rather be like,
You're on the right track. Yeah, like yo, like
shit.
I'm not trying to see women out here dying alone unless you're a cunt, and then you can die in a fire. But
Yo, I'm more like, this is what you wanted, this is what you worked for, this is what you voted for, this is everything you won. You won just to lose. And don't look at me, I'm just sitting there, I'm just enjoying this shit. I got my lawn chair up, I got my fucking sunglasses on, I got my pina colada, just sipping the straw, just watching this shit fall apart. Like, yep.
And I like pina colada.
I told you this shit was gonna happen.
In the rain.
Did I tell you? Exactly.
tell your boy. Sorry,
Like, yep. Go ahead, take your psych meds. Yep, smoke your weed, drink your. Go ahead, sip some coke. Yep, go ahead. Yep, cope. That's how you got to cope now.
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, what bitch don't got psych meds?
This shit is out of control.
Yeah, for real. What bitch? Truly, ask yourself this question: what bitch do you know that does not have a psychiatric problem?
For years,
Like,
years.
Nigga, you got to go to you just sitting there in the house, and you just like, God, and looking in the bathroom, just like, God. Damn it, just see all them fucking tails. You just,
All of my Trump.
oh
Oh my god.
yeah.
Oh no.
Yo,
Bro,
I guess they could
I'm
be
just
like-
saying, every
I guess they can be like, they'll be like, well, aren't guys only? What about you guys? I'm like, yo, we got friends, we got video games, we got porn, we got shit to do. We got-
like this dick I can beat off to. Like I gotta.
Yeah, we good.
I can beat off, nigga. Like
Like, we happy as shit.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah, give me some pizza rolls and a fucking. I'll be good, nigga. Like, honestly, that's all it takes.
X videos and pizza rolls, nigga.
Yeah,
It's like-
videos and pizza rolls. That's
Hey.
really all it takes, my nigga. Like, for us.
criticism they give to our generation. They'd be like, millennials are just at home playing video games, watching beer, and drinking beer. Like, yes, nigga, you see the fucking, we happy.
Well,
Fuck
yeah, it's
this
like-
shit.
Well, yeah, like what choice do we have, nigga? It's not like we don't want families. It's not like we don't want success. It's not like we don't want all
that shit.
I'm trying to explain this to my sisters every day, man. You know, I got a whole bunch of sisters, and they stay on my ass. When you gonna have a girlfriend? You gonna have some kids for us to complain with?
When bitches
I'm
ain't
like,
shit.
when y'all in y'all's nation, correct your fucking self. Cause fucking
Oh, did you tell him that?
shit, my sisters, man, they always asking me,
Yeah,
when I'm gonna have
he
kids
tells
for them
them
and
that.
stuff. And hell yeah, when y'all get y'all shit together because here's the thing, like, because they always wonder, like, Tyrell, you always, you grew up, you never got girls pregnant, and all these guys always get, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, well, shit, now I used to have to dodge getting chicks pregnant because now I don't got to dodge no more. I mean, shit, sex is every once in a while now, shit, goddamn. So it's like, fuck.
You just kind of chilling.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, look, the right one come now.
Thank you.
Like I was telling Terrell earlier, man. Like there are plenty of fish in the sea, nigga, but there's not many mermaids.
Right.
Oh shit! Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was talking about turtles. Yeah, like I was all like, and most of these bitches think they're mermaids.
No. These bitches trout. See the mermaids.
That's the fucking analogy. That's just so
Oh yeah, I was
fucking
talking to him about that.
That's just so fucking true.
Flashlights
That's just
over
fucking true as shit, though.
You know what I'm saying? Atlantis, nigga. That's where the mermaids are.
Oh yeah, and that's a very hard place for me to have to work to swim to find them.
Yeah. Meanwhile, this bitch is tilapia on a cold plate.
Yeah, tilapia on the shore flopping around thinking she needs the 1%. Get the fuck
Nah,
out
I
of
got a bit of. She's
Oh,
more,
you're supposed to love me.
more like Dory from Finding Nemo. It's like, what have you done for me lately?
What have I done for you, bitch? I made a whole movie about you.
Okay, what have you done for me now?
Yeah, that's literally how it is. Like, bro, you could literally survive a gunfight with 6 gangsters from MS-13 in front of her to save her life, and then 3 weeks later, she'll cheat on you because
you with a nigga with better money. Yay!
Oh shit! You see that video with the nuclear physicist kid?
Yes, I did see that shit.
Wait, what?
I did see that.
So kid's a nuclear physicist, and she's talking to this girl. It's like this dating game. Yeah, dating game through fucking like face cams and shit.
Mhm.
And then he's like, yeah, I'm a nuclear physicist, about to go to the Air Force or some shit, do some stuff and like that. And he's like, just kind of, and she just like blew him off. She's just like, lame.
Bro, the most recent skit that I released is actually inspired by that shit.
Yeah,
That's why I was just like, boring. Have a good day, Sean. Pineapples.
Yeah.
Hey, don't ruin it, nigga. We ain't even gonna watch it.
Oh man,
well,
you gonna?
Well, that's
you
your
gonna,
fucking fault, nigga. You got TikTok.
And
Hey,
then-
nigga, I'm trying to give you some life. So fuck you, nigga.
YouTube. Fucking mediocre tutorial reviews. He did a content on that, and then he's like, there was like a review panel where other women there was just criticizing the shit. So he's like, but y'all are just ganging up on me. You'll be like, motherfucker, because you stupid. What part of
Shit.
nuclear physics is?
They dropped from the fucking thing. But yeah, dude, like that shit made me disgusted. But I already knew she was going to because when you're a black dude and you talk the way that he talks, you know what I mean, which is professional, clean, like he actually has a fucking future ahead. Nuclear physics, bro.
Bitch,
How much more incredible does a person have to be?
Like, we need that motherfucker. Shit, we ain't got gas right now, man. We gonna need some nuclear fusion in this bitch to supply power.
Nuclear physicist for the Navy, bro.
Oh, for the Navy, not the Air Force. Sorry, Squids.
But the thing is that like, what position can you even think of that is above some shit like that? You know what I mean? Like, and she's like, well, I need someone with more personality, quote unquote, like she needs a thug nigga. Like she wants a hood nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What do you mean?
What does that even mean? Like more personality? What does that mean?
I'm a good judge of character. I just need someone with a little bit more personality.
Nah,
Yeah, like,
Becky, where you at?
yeah, exactly. See, a
Yeah.
white woman would not have said that shit. An Asian woman would not have said that shit. An Arab woman would not. Nuclear physics for the Navy?
Don't shite. Yeah, you need a nigga to say
Daddy kidnapped you and threw you in a wedding.
Bro, nigga, if I was her father, I would have murdered her myself. When you
God,
came out of my
whoa,
blood
God,
anyway.
calm down with the
God
violence.
damn, nigga.
I just took my belt off and whooped your ass.
Okay.
I just shook my head at her. I'm just
it's,
like,
it's hyperbole, but like Jesus Christ, like you're just so
Damn,
you're a waste of space. Like this, I failed. I failed as a father. I off myself. There we go. Like,
What?
yeah, like no, like
Oh no! My daughter is not gonna become
I'll
a
be pissed the fuck off, nigga.
Nah, that is not an option.
bro,
I'm taking my
If you
belt off.
see all the test options,
Bro,
a
you-
woman, a wife, like
Be
a
like,
lover, single.
how's it disrespectful?
No, a hoe is not an option.
you're an
I thought I raised you better.
Yeah, it turned out that you raised a waterhead.
Like, goddamn, I'd have been different. It'd have been just like, I don't know. I'm like nuclear physicist, and he's a good kid.
Do you know, like on the low end, he'd be making like over $400K a year, bro. On the low end.
It's like, man, that motherfucker could provide security for you.
And
He had
he
to
can
take
fight.
care of you. And he can fight.
Yeah, he's super into martial arts too.
And he can fight.
That's what he said.
Yo, man, that would have been my son-in-law, and you cause what's my belt? Go give me a switch. Give me a switch.
This is why I'm going to get pivotal on this shit. This is the reason why women were not supposed to pick their husbands, bro. Is because they make decisions like this.
Oh,
it was up to the father to pick the husband of his fucking daughter.
It's like, what about my brother? I'm like, yeah, he's on his own, goddamn it.
I'm like, oh no, good buddy.
I'm like, here's some advice. Try not to be put in a shotgun wedding because you was stupid with your dick, and don't embarrass me. Good luck, Jimmy.
Honestly,
yeah, that's really what it is.
At the point that Jimmy was at said age, whatever, like 14, 13, whatever, I believe that I should have already taught Jimmy what he should be doing with his Jimmy. You feel me?
Boys, like teenage boys, are just gonna do stupid shit.
Yeah, I was like, he gonna be fucking. I know that. So I mean, shit. I'm not gonna be able to stop that.
Just teach him how to fucking.
Just teach him how to fuck in the right way and be respectful.
Yeah,
like, son, if you ain't sweating, you ain't doing no work.
Yeah, if you sweating, you ain't putting in work. You did. That's some shit. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what Terrell's point, nigga. We doing the work even when we fucking. So you're like,
it's very rare that a woman ever has to do anything. Man.
That's why whenever I'm with a bitch, I'm always like, man, you got it right, because I ain't.
Yo.
Oh, she fucked you.
Oh, yo, I remember this. Yeah, this bodybuilder chick. Yo, she wrote the fuck out of me. She wrote the fuck out of me. Oh,
what else do you need?
That shit was. It was. I was about ready to become a daddy because I was like, it's gonna be hard.
But that's what I'm saying. If she was percolating using the muscles, like, I mean, that's what she's supposed to do.
Shout out to her.
Shout out. But all right, guys. Yeah, we went way the fuck over.
We did. It was a good conversation, and sorry for our lateness.
Appreciate for tapping us in though, for sure.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, tap it in.
All right, guys. So go ahead and give your plugs.
All right. Hooligan the Builder, OJ the Glove, you feel me? Cypher 360, keep it spinning. You dig?
Yeah, Atlas Nova, you know what I'm saying? Cypher 360. Like the bro said, we keeping it spinning. Atlas Nova on Instagram.
All right, bet.
All right, Shemaine man over at the 5280Q. Q stands for King, as in Kane the Conqueror. Pass it off to my partner in crime, the Arc Reactor.
Yo, this is Cameron the Rob representing Homeboy Etiquette here on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Also representing KMT Games and KMT Productions here on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. If you guys haven't already, make sure that you like the video. If you have any suggestions about any topics you want us to cover here in the near future, make sure to leave that in the comments down below or hit our email in the comments down below as well. Also, go to our fucking Patreon, because if you want the extra spicy shit, then you're only going to be able to get it there. It's not posted on YouTube. So, yeah, go ahead and leave comments on the video. Yeah, smash the like button.
This level's over 9,000.
I'm pretty sure I got that somewhere, but I can't find it.
Oh, do you?
Nigga.
But yeah, make sure the bell notification icon is turned on and set to all, so you'll be notified anytime that we're uploading new content. Yeah, appreciate everybody for coming through.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.